Hello and welcome to this Minecraft Modded Proton Let's Play with me, Vidargavia. I hope you're alright, guys. I hope you're alright. I am in hell. I don't know why these particles are here. I don't know why it looks like this in the nether. But I love it. I love it. It's so cool. So scary. It decreases visibility even more. I'm sure it's really annoying for you guys to watch at home, so I'm gonna get out of here rather soon, but I just wanted to show it to you. It makes the nether that one bit scarier and harder to conquer, if you know what I mean. But of course you can forget all about having a nether base when it looks like this. That would just be awful. Assuming that it looks like this all the time. Now there is a reason I'm here. It's kind of telling why I'm here. I've had kind of a hell myself. I've recorded an entire episode and it didn't work. I'm hoping this one works. I built stuff, I talked about stuff, I did stuff. It's all gone. So this episode, guys, this episode is going to be a little bit of a show and tell. I'm going to try and talk to you about some developments, shall we say, on my channel. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna try and do it in one long cut. Yeah, I thought it might be that when it rains in the real world, as in the overworld, not the real world, that it also has that particle effect in the nether. That might be the case. That might be the case. So where do we start, guys? Where do we start? Well, you've all seen the mill, you've all seen the house, you have seen the warehouse, and the sawmill, but I built some stuff. Let's start with what I built in the episode, okay? I built this town square. Yeah, looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Looks pretty nice. Now it's limestone, it's the light blue hardened clay, tiles, and it's this stuff. Soul sandstone bricks. That's how I discovered the particle effects in the nether, because I went in the episode to gather a ton of soul sand, because you make this stuff from sandstone, soul sand. Sorry, did I say sandstone at any point? I didn't mean it. So what I like about this brick, this block, is that it's a brick block, but it has this little dot in the middle. I don't know if you notice it, really. But that is cool, isn't it? Really cool. And this town square sort of combines the parts from the hut and whatever is going to be over there. From the windmill, which is here. From the saw that is here. And then we're going to make another path from that building there, which I'm going to talk to you about in a second, right? But I want to talk to bit about this place first. I haven't done too much, but you see these ladders, the iron ladders in Quark, they can stand without having something behind them. The first block does have to have something behind it, but other than that, and that is really cool, and that's our way to get up here on the upper floor. And I still haven't decided what we're gonna do up here, but it's gonna be something. In fact, you know what we might do? We might put our sleeping quarters up here, because I seem to spend all my time in here anyway, crafting things, so I might as well sleep up there as well. So then this really becomes the main place of our whole base. Yeah, but I have some input that I need. Ooh, it stopped. Thank you. From you guys as well, and that concerns this 3x3 pedestal here in the middle. Okay, I want to know, guys, what statue should go here? Okay, I have some suggestions. It's obviously not going to be me, although that would be very beautiful. Now, you have to imagine these guys that live here as being, as coming from a nomadic origin. Okay, they have been roaming the lands, maybe doing cattle, yeah, cows and such, cattle keeping, or reindeers or something like that, and then they found this valley of awesomeness, and they settled here a long time ago. They're a proud and hard people. They are much like the Rohirrim, maybe, from Lord of the Rings or something like that. But they have gone into trade, and they have gone into farming. Maybe they keep horses, maybe something like that, but they're still this proud, independent people. What would they have in their town square? That looks rude. Sorry. What would they have in their town square, eh? That's what I want to know. If you can make me a screenshot or something like that, that would be even more awesome. Or even a video explaining your statue. So let me know in the comments, guys, what would they have here? And do remember, like my friend Billmonger pointed out, that in Proton we do have chisel and bits, so that is available to you as well. And of course we have all the Quark blocks, as you can see. So that's an interesting one. Make me a statue for this here people. Okay. This pattern is just something that I randomly came up with as we built. So that might change, and you can give me suggestions on that as well. The whole area here needs changing out or mixing up with the normal limestone and breaking up and stuff like that. And we can do things with this stuff as well. There's a normal sandstone variant, and there's all sorts of things like that we can fill with. However, we need to go over to the new building. Now I gotta say before I come over here that I wasn't exactly pleased with the last episode, guys. I was not really happy with that. I just didn't feel that recording zone that you get into normally. And for some reason I didn't realize it really at the time of recording, but I did afterwards when I was on my holiday, which we will come back to in a minute, guys. In a minute. Sorry. As a way of dealing with that, because I couldn't really stop the episode or anything like that because I was out of internet range. As a way of dealing with that, I kind of just built this building around it, and it kind of works. It's the same style that we have been building in, and it all seems to tie together nicely. There's one problem I've discovered, and that is that these trapdoors are gonna fire or open and close whenever this farm fires. But actually, I tend to look at it as a dynamic world element, actually, guys. So. You know, it's part of the world that changes around us. So that's this building here. I think it looks really cool. What I really like about it is this ice here is a naturally generated piece of ice, but it's part of the build. You know, I just let it be. I didn't touch it. I just filled in the blanks around it. And as you saw, or you might not have seen, we'll go down and have a look. We will go down and have a look quickly. As you can see, it's even incorporated into the build itself, which is really cool in my opinion. So yeah, I've been to Sweden, guys. I have been to Sweden, and that was very nice. I had a very nice time. I didn't do too much really. I was very tired. I was there with my wife only. The kids were here at home with Nanny. That's awesome for them, and awesome for us. So everybody wins. Maybe not so awesome for Nanny, because she seemed quite tired when we came home yesterday. But anyway, guys, I have, in my absence, stuff has happened, okay? Stuff has happened. When I came back, this is the big announcement here, guys. Drum roll. Primecraft is no more. When I came back, Primecraft had gone down. So there will be no more Primecraft episodes, guys, I'm afraid. If you joined the channel because of Primecraft, thank you very much for joining, okay? And please stick around. There will be replacement stuff happening. Me and some of the dudes from Primecraft have joined another server. And we're gonna start recording in December, and that's gonna be great fun, guys. That's gonna be awesome fun, because it's a new crowd of people for us, for me, and it's a new server. It's new, fresh challenges, and it's gonna be just an awesome, thing to have happen. Now I need to tell you maybe something about why Primecraft is not coming back. And the short reason really is that Season 2 didn't really turn out the way we had wished for it to turn out. We didn't get as active a membership that we wanted, and you know, things didn't really turn out as great as we had hoped. So we decided a little while ago that it was going to stop around this time. Now it did happen a little bit sooner than I had hoped, because I had hoped to do like a farewell episode and all that sort of stuff. But you know, for financial reasons it didn't get renewed and so on. So it's now no more. And so don't worry though, we will do more Proton and more Prime Fools probably, because Prime Fools is not going anywhere as far as I can tell. In the meantime, until we start our new endeavors in the on the new server. And I will make an announcement about that later on. So I'm just showing you around here really. I've added some hatches and stuff like that. And I actually had to make a modification. I had to pull this hopper down and in to the storage controller there. And I had to swap this stuff around a little bit, like this. Because some of these torches were locking hoppers up there. So that was not too great. So we have that done, and we have this build explained, and this ladder and all that sort of stuff. And the thing is, it's really sad that this episode that I did record didn't pan out, guys. But now you got the condensed version, and I think actually you're going to get another another Protons episode later on in the week, where we're going to do some more stuff. And also, by the time you see this, you will have already seen this if you watched my live stream last Sunday, because I think I will stream from here. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep working on the square a little bit, like mix in the stuff that I was talking about there before, and we're going to work on some more paths and tidying up the place and making it look prettier. That's, I think, what we're going to do in that one. And so when we return on Friday, so this is Wednesday when you're watching this, when we return on Friday, I think we're going to try and make the statue, if you have had or given me any good suggestions. Otherwise, we will do something else. But yeah, I'm sorry for the shorter episode, guys. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will leave me a like and a comment about the statue. And also about the item transportation that I mentioned in the beginning. So let's reiterate that one as well before we go. So I'm thinking of adding a mod, possibly Charset, to transport items in this mod pack. And the reason for that is that I think that item elevator that I have back there is a bit too vanilla. I mean, I don't mind doing vanilla stuff, but I think this thing is a little bit too much of a vanilla thing. And I would like to just have a pipe system where I could pull up stuff and into the drawer controller. And Charset seems to be a good one. It's recommended to me by Buildmonger. But if you have other suggestions, let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna have to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time, guys, alright? Bye!